Hey everyone, it's Justine, and today I'm going to show you 3 ways to add texture to your cards, still keeping them clean and simple, and using different types of pastes. So I'm going to be using this butterfly circle stencil from Stencilgirl, and I absolutely love anything to do with butterflies when it comes to card making. For those of you who might read my blog, you might know I'm actually scared of butterflies in real life, but I absolutely love them on cards. So I really thought this stencil stood out to me, and I really wanted to use it for different card ideas. But I wanted to use the stencils in a little bit of a different way other than ink blending or embossing. So I decided to use 3 different types of texture pastes to create 3 different cards. So I attached it to my card panel using some 3M tape, and I'm using some transfer gel. Now, transfer gel is made by Therm, and it's a relatively new product, and what it does is it allows you, once this is dry, to actually foil something that you created with a stencil. So I'm just going over it with my palette knife, making sure that everything's nice and even, putting any excess back in the jar, and then I'm going to pull up my stencil and let everything dry. If you're wondering how to clean your stencil, I usually keep a bucket of some hot water over on the side of my table, and I keep it in there until I'm ready to wash it under the sink. Everything will come off as long as you wash it right away or keep it in water. The second thing I'm going to try out is some Nuvo mousse. I haven't given this a try yet, and I really have been wanting to, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. It's a little bit thicker than the transfer gel, which is similar to like a glue consistency. And it takes a little bit longer to spread, but the results are pretty stunning. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they come in a bunch of different colors, which are really fun. So as you can see, I just use a baby wipe to wipe off my palette knife. Nothing special as far as cleaning goes, and I just go and rinse my stencil into the sink when I'm ready to go. And for the last one, I was going to use some white texture paste. However, my white texture paste actually dried up, so I'm using translucent texture paste, which is going to dry clear. I decided to make a very elegant, clean, and simple look, so I kept it clear actually. But you can use re-inkers or paint to color it any color you like, which makes it really versatile and fun. So when it comes to texture paste, don't get sucked into buying all sorts of different colors. You can create them yourself. The only ones I would suggest getting are a white or a translucent, and as well as maybe a gold and silver if you're really big on using those colors. So now everything is dry. I let them sit for about an hour. And the transfer gel here is going to let me foil, as I mentioned. So I grabbed a piece of foil. This foil is from Gina and in partnership with Therm. And I'm going to throw this through my laminator. My laminator is just a cheap Scotch laminator from Amazon. And it cost about $20 or $25. So it's not very expensive or anything. And I like to throw it in twice. So as you notice, it's in parchment paper. The foil is facing up. And then I can peel it off, and you get this absolutely stunning foiled look. Looks absolutely amazing, and I love the results. So now you can see I have all 3 of these here. They're already dry. Excuse my background change here. I actually ended up traveling to Europe in between making this video, so I got everything finished that I needed to at home, so I didn't have to bring my laminator and stuff with me. But I brought the backgrounds with me to finish off the video. I'm going to go ahead and cut down this clear piece here using a rectangle die, and I did that off screen. Because I used a shim, it took a little bit of an effort to get this out. I now know I don't need a shim for this rectangle die. And now it's a little bit smaller and gives me a little bit more of a clean and simple look. So now I have all 3 of my panels, and I'm going to use various die cuts to finish off the card. So I cut out these dies using Gina black cardstock. Over on the right, you'll see the Bit of Kindness die from Hero Arts. Then I have the Hello Beautiful and Absolutely Fabulous dies from My Favorite Things to decorate the front of these 2 cards. I'm going to attach all my card panels using some Tombow Mono Liquid Adhesive. In order to attach the dies, I used some multi-medium matte as well as a fine tip point applicator in order to get into those areas. Because it took a while off screen, I did it off screen because it's just gluing, so it saves time for the video. So I got a little bit of glue on my finger there. That happens. I just wiped it there on the back of the card, and then you just have to be careful not to touch anything after that, and you'll see that all 3 cards are absolutely stunning. I thought the clear embossing, or the clear texture paste rather, would get lost on a white background. So what I decided to do was to glue it on top of a black panel and give it sort of a little bit of a frame to go on the front of my card. And I'm going to show you in the light here, and you can see on my blog close-up pictures of how that shines so nicely. I think it looks absolutely elegant. It would be super perfect for a wedding card. Having that white on white and that really elegant sort of background would look really pretty. So I hope you enjoyed the 3 ways to use the texture paste. I'm going to show all 3 cards again along with their shine. So we have this one here with the subtle background, clear texture paste. We have the transfer gel with the foil, and we have the Nuvo mousse in various colors. Thanks so much everyone for watching my video. I will have another video out this week as well, so stay tuned for that. Here you're welcome to subscribe to my blog. You can check out subscribe to my channel rather. Go over to my blog, or you can check out more videos that I suggest using different types of textures and stencils. Thanks so much for watching everyone. Have a great week.